Yo, it's your boy Big Tally. I'm here to review Addict 2 by My Killer Cracker. So the first song was called Good Kid. It gave like Kendrick Lamar vibes. It started off as a story about how he used to be a good kid and how his life changed. I liked the hook. It had like this dark voice saying, I used to be a good kid, now I'm just an addict. It was pretty good. But then the second verse, man, it completely just like, I don't know, ruined the song for me. The second verse was terrible. Yeah, the first half of the song was genuinely like the best music I've ever heard from him. And then the second verse after the hook it just wasn't it. So I gave the song a 5 out of 10. But if he would have stayed how he was the first verse or even ended it after the hook, it could have easily been an 8 or 9 out of 10. Then the second song was called Stab. I like the beat. You could tell like he really needs a better mic. He's got way better at coming up with flows. He still needs to work on his wordplay though. A lot of it's just generic rhyming. But it was good sonically, like the rhyme patterns and the flow and stuff. But he does this a lot. He cusses too much, just like for the point, for no reason. It's like just cussing for the, I guess because he thinks it's edgy or something. He just cussing to cuss. He clearly has a big influence by Tyler, the Creator, that like shows. Once again, though, the first half of this song was better than the second half. But the second half wasn't as bad as Good Kid's second half. It didn't completely ruin the song or nothing. So I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. And yeah, I think this was probably the best song on the album. I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. So yeah, it is, looking at the reviews. Then third song, he had Bad Kid. Started off with this fast rapping flow, which was pretty good. It was kind of hard to hear what he's saying, but it sounded good. He really needs to invest in a better mic. Like, you can go get one from like a pawn shop or something for like $60, bro, you know. Or if you is using your headphones, you can make them work. Just like, maybe you're too close to it, I don't know. But yeah, but then for the second half of the song, it was hard to hear him for the first half. He was too low. But it sounded good with the flow and stuff. But then the second half, bro, he was way too loud. He really needs to work on that mixing and mastering. And this second half wasn't good at all. It ruined the song again, just like Good Kid. Good Kid and Bad Kid, the second half both ruined the songs. I gave this one a 4 out of 10. I mean, this second half was slightly better than Good Kid's second half, I think, if I remember correctly. But Good Kid's first half was way better. The next song was called Going Down. Another faster flow again. He was good flow, but the rapping just wasn't good, bro. I'm just going to be 100. The rapping wasn't good. You wasn't saying nothing. And then it was only 53 seconds. It was real short, so it was another 4 out of 10. Then he had a song called Hungry, featuring Flame Boner, bro. Flame Boner, bro. He started the song off. It was so weird. It was not good at all. It was really, really, really bad. It did not fit. This song did not fit the album at all. Then My Killer come in with some melodic singing. This wasn't really a song, bro. It was no beat. It was just a cappella of him singing and Flame Boner just saying random stuff that came to his head that rhymed. Like, it was terrible. Like, I don't know, bro. It might be the worst song I ever heard in my entire life. I couldn't even finish it. Like, and all the times I've done these reviews, I've never not finished the song, bro. And this time I had to. I cut it off at, I want to say, like, it was like 2:30 song. There was still an entire minute left. I couldn't do that to myself. I think it honestly would have been better with a beat, especially with My Killer's melodic singing parts. But no, bro, like, no. The Flame Boner guy never needs to be allowed to rap again. 0 out of 10. And then the last song was called No Sleep. It had a hard trap beat. Once again, the mixing was terrible. The microphone, terrible. The whole song is just about how he does drugs and can't sleep. And then he got fired because he fell asleep. Which don't even make sense. He can't sleep. But then got fired for falling asleep. So, like, do you not go to sleep or do you go to sleep? And then now he's smoking crack and homeless. So, yeah, maybe I was wrong. Maybe if he is smoking crack and homeless, he can't get a better microphone. My apologies, bro. But it's a 2 out of 10. So, look. The first 4 songs, bro, it seemed like you was getting better at everything. Rhyming, flow, making songs come together. Then them last 2 songs, bro, they completely tanked the whole EP, bro. If you take more time, can get a better mic, work on your mixing, you could have something good, bro. Like, you could carve out a good lane for yourself. Wait, let me put this in the calculator and get what your overall is. So, yeah, I put it in the calculator, got the average. So, it gets a 3.75 out of 10, bro. And it would have been higher. It really would have. But you got that 0 song. So, that completely took down your rating. And so did the 2 out of 10 song, bro. I'm just being real. You should have just kept it them first 4 songs. And you would have really been working with some, bro. That's like, I'm being for real, bro. Just take your time on this, bro. Like, you know, just take your time, mix and master, and don't post it unless it sound perfect. But keep working, bro. You getting better. You know, your flow getting better. Your rapping getting better. Your rhyming getting better. Yeah, just keep evolving.